We talked about it in the intermission. Your goal, I think, provided a little bit of a spark for this team. Did that carry over into the second?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, obviously getting one late in a period like that, I don't think we were executing as well as we could have been for a good portion of the game, but we kind of kept it within striking distance. And I think, again, we've shown we're a team that'll just keep playing until the very end, and obviously we're able to do what we needed to do tonight to stay alive.
Well, it seemed, in terms of dialing up the pressure on Riemer, too, it seemed like in the third period you took another step toward that.
Yeah, I mean, we knew what was at stake. Obviously, our season's on the brink and on the line, and we know, obviously, where we're at. So that's just trying to just empty the tank as much as we can and just do what we can to just keep our season alive.
What's it do for a team when a guy like Jet comes in and does what he does, 18 saves in the second period, and really keeps you in the game?
Yeah, that's definitely tough. I mean, I know he played last night and makes the drive up here or over here, whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, I think he's been someone, again, he's shown every time at least he's come up here and played, he's really made a strong showing for himself, and he's been really steady back there for us. So yeah, it was impressive too. Again, I think we hung him out to dry a little bit in the first, but he definitely shut the door and kept us in there and made us a lot of big saves as the game went on. So he was a big part of everything tonight.
Did you get puck rolling on you or bouncing on you?
Yeah, it was rolling a little bit. I think it was rolling on everyone, to be honest. It felt like the whole game pretty much. So just trying to get it under control and trying to make a strong play with it.
And did you know how much time you had on the clock?
No. So yeah. What did it end up with? 2 seconds that it went in? Okay. Well, yeah, just in time. But yeah, I knew we were towards the end of the period, but I didn't know exactly how much time. But yeah.
JVR, everybody talks about the goaltender play, but the defense has to be good in front of him too.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, again, there were some moments where I think we weren't as sharp as we needed to be execution-wise for whatever reason. And I think, again, Jet made some great saves to keep us in there and bail us out at times. And then, again, I think we've shown all year we just keep playing, and we knew what was at stake. So we live to fight another day.
Boone, again, we see the resolve of this team. Just talk about the approach maybe from JVR's goal on. It seemed like you guys kind of caught fire a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt that was a huge goal for us. Last minute of the first period, I think, first and the second period, I think we gave up a little bit too much. We were playing, but not quite to our standard. And I think obviously Jet made some huge saves in that second period, especially to keep the score at what it was. And huge goal from Reeser there in the third, and we were able to capitalize on the power play there. But I liked our approach in the third period, the way we came out and stuck with it and kind of turned it up a little bit there and got rewarded for it. So Jet kept us in it there, and especially at the end when they had their push.
And how much of that play in the third was based on the fact that you guys were a pretty desperate hockey team, as desperate as you can get?
Absolutely. I mean, the spot we're in, we need these points, and we talked about it before the third. No matter what happened, that first 40, we had to go out and win a period, and I liked our resiliency to do that, go out. We just stuck to it, try to win a shift and go on to the next. And obviously, like I said, big goal by Reeser to get it tied, and we just kept going from there. So I thought we used that momentum.
You guys know Jet pretty well. He's been up here the last few years. Were you where he played last night? And
Yeah.
Yeah. How impressed are you by all this?
Very impressive. Plays last night, comes up here, or drives today, comes in. That's not easy playing it back to back, and 2 different cities, 2 different leagues, and he comes in here, and we know him very well. He works extremely hard every day. He's a great teammate, so happy to see him in there and get rewarded with that effort. He battled all night for us. They scored 2 in the first, but the way he responded, speaks for itself out there. And like I said, he had some huge saves at key times in the game to keep the score at what it was and let us get back into it. So hats off to him. It's a very impressive effort.
We don't know how all of it's going to turn out as far as other teams, and they win or they lose, and they might eliminate you or not. But how important was it, or is it for you guys to just keep winning and just do your part and just kind of, whatever happens, but you guys win?
Well, yeah, we know what's at stake here, and there's 4 left, and we have to win. So for now, it's on to Saturday and focusing on winning that game. That's all that matters to us. That's all we can control in this room, and we're going to keep fighting like we have all year.
And to play a lot of some of the game with only just 4 defensemen. What does that say that all of them were able to step up to keep it where it was at and allow your team to get the win?
Yeah, big time. 5 for most of the game, and then 4 for that stretch there in the third period. And that's not easy. They're rolling over every other shift, and we know that as forwards, we're trying to get some pressure off of them. But they were, battling and fighting, and it was awesome to see. All of them stepped up, especially Dens takes a penalty, and you're down to three defensemen on the penalty kill. So I mean, just a great effort by them, and that's what I'm kind of talking about, the resiliency, and we just stuck with it.
Boone, you played against JVR a lot of years. What was your feelings when you knew he was coming here? Because he's always produced everywhere he's been.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never met him, but obviously played against him for a while, and know of some mutual friends, and knew he was going to be a great addition for us, not only on the ice and what he brings with that, his goal scoring, his touch around the nets, and the plays he makes out there, but also in the room. And he's been a leader in here all season for us, and the way he prepares, the way he goes about his business. A lot of guys can learn from a guy like that who's been around for a long time, and so lucky to have him. And tonight, like you say, he gets that chance in the first period, and that's a huge goal for us. So that's what he can do.
What was that drive like? 71 today.
It was all right. It was all right. Happy anytime I get to play. So
Any
it's good.
tickets?
No, not today.
Any speed records?
Maybe, but no, we were okay.
When did you get the call that you're coming up?
Yeah, just this morning. This
Yeah.
morning, and then got here as soon as I could. So.
Yeah. And what was it like to play tonight? I'm sure you weren't in your normal routine.
Yeah, it's okay, but I mean, it's part of it. Just once you're in the game, I think you kind of settle in, and it's just about competing and trying to win a hockey game. So it was fun to be out there, and the guys did a great job, and I felt like helped me, get into the game, and they did a great job, the whole night. So.
And how about that push in the third period?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think, we talked about some things we wanted to sort out going into the third, and I think the guys did a great job and put a lot of pressure on them, and obviously, scored a few goals and helped us get the 2 points. But that was, I thought we got better as the night went on, so it was good to see.
And the defense is a little bit of a challenge thing with 5, then with 4, then with you with 3 for a little bit. Just speak to the performance that helped you make your job easier.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's so tough for those guys, when they get down to 5 or 4 or 3 or whatever it is. But they were battling all night, laying their body on the line, and just playing really hard. All the defensemen, the forwards, helping them out too. So it was great to see. Everyone's definitely bought in tonight.
Every game that you come through here, it seems like that you always gain confidence. Whether you end up back tomorrow or whatever it is the same case here. And what is it about it gives you that confidence going back?
Yeah, I think for me it's just getting different experience and playing in more situations, whether that's here or in Cleveland, and just seeing more situations as a hockey player. And I feel like that has helped me to develop just my understanding of the game.
Yes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'd say the second period there, I think they had 18 shots on goal. You made every save. Did you kind of feel yourself getting into a rhythm, though, as you're facing those shots and just be able to kind of get into your game?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's it's fun to be making saves and just trying to keep the team in the game. And I think I enjoyed that aspect of the game. But I think the guys were doing a good job too of helping me see those pucks and helping clear away the second chances. So it was kind of a team effort there in the second.
Yeah, for 2 months now, you've been really playing well. Just what has it felt like to you? What's been working for you the last couple of months?
Thank you. I've just been enjoying it. I've just been enjoying just playing and just trusting my game and just really simple as that. Just being present and just trying to compete every night to help the team win the hockey games. I think it's been fun, both in Cleveland and here. The games are meaningful. You're trying to get in the playoffs, and the games are super important. So just focusing on winning and just doing what I can to help the team it's a lot of fun.
Have you been told or have any indication of how long you might be around this time?
No, I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of take it day to day like always.
We've seen resolve out of your team before, but not backstopped by a goaltender who played last night and drove down here this afternoon. Just what Chet did for you tonight and how that contributed to the win.
Yeah, especially the second period. Obviously they got the better hand in the second, and I think we just talked. I think it was 10-2 in chances in the second period, and he held us into a position where we were able to get to the third and, sort some things out in between and got to our game. But, yeah, he had a strong game.
Do you know how long you're going to be without Elvis?
No.
Can you say why the reluctance? I mean, Jet's been playing, his numbers are exceptional anyways for a couple of months in Cleveland. Why the reluctance to bring him up earlier than this situation?
That's a Don Waddell question.
We even talked a little bit this morning about the defense and the times of playing with 5 and playing with 4 for a little bit and then playing with 3 with Matejchuk in the box. Just their performance tonight to help Greaves out.
Yeah, I mean, we were down to 3 there for a bit, right, when we got the penalty. And, yeah, they, all 4 guys, obviously, really stepped up. Z leaves and for a bit there. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, the defense did their job for sure in that situation, but they also need help from at least one of the forwards to help and to back them up and make sure that we're secure back there, and our forwards did that. They reloaded extremely hard. They're in position to protect the D that might be a little bit tired. So I thought the entire group did a really good job of managing that situation.
I just talked about finding your game in the third. I don't know exactly what was said in there, but I think everyone kind of knew just how important that period was going to be. Boone talked about the chatter among the guys was, you had to leave it all out there knowing the situation you were in. Did you like the response and like the resolve that your team and maybe the level of desperation you hit in that period to get the job done tonight?
Yeah, I mean, would we have liked to have it, for 60 minutes? Sure. But yeah, we did like the start was good, the end was good, the middle we got to clean up obviously, but yeah, we have to be desperate, right? I mean, you guys know the numbers better than me, but they're talking about them in there. And, we're more worried about what we're doing. We were played well enough and hard enough here tonight to get 2 points. We need to continue to do that in the last, 4 games?
Do you have an immediate update on Jay Christensen?
No, just getting evaluated now. So, I don't want to say anything now because I have no idea.